Yo, 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 welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up out there in the land here? I'm here in Las Vegas. I am your host, Michael Elliott. And today we're going to talk about some of the things that took place in Las Vegas last week. We're talking about a substitute teacher. Now, if you haven't heard about this substitute teacher and this kid gets into an altercation, turns into a fist fight where the substitute teacher was, all torn off of him and this kid was attacking him, and he just kind of got fed up with it. Click subscribe, hit like, go into the comments, and let me see what you're thinking, and uh, tell me what's your thoughts about that. I'm gonna try and see if I can pull that up and get this whole thing set up, so you can kind of see what happened, and then you can just kind of give your opinion. Yeah, it was a substitute teacher in Las Vegas, and it went bananas. You know, pretty much all of the kids that were in school were pretty much, filming and how today's times is. But when do we really start holding the parents accountable for the actions that you got to hold the parents accountable at some point. The kids are supposed to be learning. You shouldn't have to be fighting for your life from somebody that you're giving an education to. And there's nothing that you could say to really justify that. You're supposed to send your kids to school. You're supposed to send your kids to school to learn. Send your kids to school to respect the other ones that's there. And I know a lot of people send their kids out there, and it's just like, boy, I tell you, they send their kids out there all kinds of ways, any old kind of way. And it's bad because it's when you look into the future, and 10 years down the line, that one incident affected that kid for a pretty long time. That may turn that kid's life completely around into a negative. It could also turn it into a positive. But at the same time, the positives should be more prepared with the kids going to school. That positive should be like up here. And right now, people aren't giving their kids the proper understanding. Everything is frustration. Everything is angry. Everything is grumpy, instead of teaching and giving a great understanding. And you just, when I get ready to show you this video of this teacher, substitute teacher, and this kid, if you haven't seen it already, but we are here on the VEG Show. Also, don't forget to check out the Michael Elliott Show on YouTube. That's another show that's extremely well, and we're really getting it in right now. UMTV. Yeah, I'm just typing this in real fast. Let's see if we can pull it up. But yeah, go in the comments and let me know what you think. Uh, let's see where your head is. I just want to see how you feeling. We're gonna step into a commercial real quick and let y'all check out this commercial.
In the world today, we have experienced how to survive in America. This life, we're all we got. The vague ringtone. People who wear this brand are people who care about human life. The ones who wear this brand look out for one another. The vague ringtone. Get yours, thevagueringtone.club. It's more than a brand. It's a way of life. In the world today, we have experienced how to survive in America. This life, we're all we got. The vague ringtone. People who wear this brand are people who care about human life for one another. The vague ringtone.
Yo, we back. Waiting for this comments to come in, seeing what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. I'm back in the house. Your guy, Michael Elliott, in the building. We talking about this substitute teacher getting into it with a student, and the student was coming after him too, and he was really, trying to keep his composure, and it all exploded. Your kids shouldn't put your hands on students or parents or teachers. Well, most people teach their kids to go out there and be hard, teach their kids how to go out there, and it's sad to say, if anybody mess with you, this is what you do. And those kids live up to that, with the parent not knowing that this situation is definitely going to happen. And all the energy that you're putting into that for it to happen, I mean, you're bringing it all about. That's one of the things that's bringing a lot of that kind of energy to, your kid's life, opening act of whatever's going on in basketball, sports, let's say sports period, school. If you bring that back, it's like going to church and you got bad energy and you talk about the lady that just came out of church because what she was wearing, and, that's not what it's supposed to be about. So definitely, this situation happened in Las Vegas at Valley High School. The teacher defended himself. And most people would say he had a right to defend himself. And then you have the other half will say, oh, well, he shouldn't be hitting a kid. People, why do you send your kids to school to cause disruption? You could be the baddest kid in the world and come to school and disturb everybody. Now, what you've done, what's going to happen is there's going to be a trickle-down effect of some other kid that's going to think that was cool. He may only be in the 7th grade at the time. He may be in junior high school, maybe in elementary, but he may have seen it on the news. He may have heard about it, and his intentions and actions is he can't wait till he get his shot or his opportunity. People, you got to really think. Influencing is huge. Brain influence, peer pressure, age, and things that take place. You got to really understand in America, people have feelings. Sending their kids off to school, depending on what their mood is like or how they feeling, is how they're going to send their kid out the door. How many kids are walking out the door to head to school with parents screaming and it's just coming in their ear and they just, how many kids are going to school like that? How many parents know that that's who they are? That's who they are, the ones that are screaming and hollering and banging than necessary, create more chaos than necessary. Then using physical strength against the kid, and so kids do things. Things are going to happen. Kids are going to make mistakes. The thing is to rebound off the mistakes and grow from the mistakes and become a better person and interact when somebody else is in action of doing something like that, where you can stop it because you've been involved in it before. Peer pressure is a lot, and definitely for a lot of kids. And for this student to think that he wanted to jump on the teacher, for the student that think that he wanted, let me tell you something. You're supposed to stay in your place. We'll be back after this commercial.
We have experienced how to survive in America. This life, we're all we got. The vague ringtone. People who wear this brand are people who care about human life. The ones who wear this brand look out for one another. The Vague Ringtone. Get yours, thevagueringtone.club. It's more than a brand. It's a way of life. In the world today, we have experienced how to survive in America. This life, we're all we got. The Vague Ringtone. People who wear this brand are people who...
Back in the house with your main man, Michael Elliott. I'm back. Hey, listen, y'all, check it out. Hey, listen, if you don't know, just a little tip for y'all. If you know anything about being in Las Vegas and programming and education and schools and things like that, mentorship and things like that, you know, you could always go down to 930 West Owens to the building right there, and anybody who's up front, which will probably be the secretary now, just leave your information and somebody will get back with you. If there's somebody there, they'll come out and speak to you then. So use that, because right now there's this kid that really could have a hard time in life, could really take a long route. His route could be so long and lonely on that route that he's going to take. So I think that we all need to probably reach out that's close to this kid and kind of let him know. And then also we need to write some letters to the Clark County School District. We also need to write some letters to the police department. And we need to talk about this, defending yourself. You have to be able to defend yourself. Some things you just can't get away from, and you never know what a person is going through throughout their week, their day, their month, or whatever it is. They may be going through a whole lot, and for somebody to bring pressure up on them and think that they could just pull, this person's coattail and make this person look bad and disrespect them by calling him out of his name. And that right there alone was some of the most scariest moments. Is this kid is calling this substitute teacher out of his name. You just take a look and think about what was the best thing for the substitute teacher to do. What was the best thing? What could he have done different? Come on down in the comment box and let me see exactly what you're thinking, and I'll respond. I'm getting ready to take a look in a few seconds. But this is wild, you sending your kid to school. Okay. And he's going to school to outshine the teacher. Did the teacher say something to him disrespectful? Did the teacher do anything to him that was wrong? We need to figure out where it all started at. We need to figure out where it all started at. We need to figure out what really opened that door up for this action to happen like that. That's different. You always got like one bad kid that'll do anything, and that kid gets made an example of, and then this point, the same thing that needs to happen. They need to make an example of this kid and get all the evidence. And if the evidence is what it looks like on the film, then this kid needs to be made an example. But, in this world, in this world, you know, folks really they how can I say this? The people that are in charge, justice is not justice. It's only what they want to see. And it's sad that even in sports, certain games be lopsided, certain calls go a certain way. Politicians, Donald Trump has done everything that anybody would do that would be in jail. The um, voting fraud, the cheating, it's just so much that takes place. You have people backing up the evil people. You got people backing up the people that are trying to harm and hurt. You got people that's backing what they call wrong. They're backing it. Everybody backing up this type of stuff, man, and it's crazy. People don't stand up for what's real no more. They don't stand up for what's right. I remember back in the days, people lost their way on what it means to get in position. You take a look at black people that are in position, that are in office, and you ask yourself, what have they ever done for you or your family? What have they ever done for anybody around you? What have they ever did to improve our condition or our situation? Everything done throughout our lifetime all was a powerful guy named Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and what they wanted. We didn't got so far away from bridging that gap. It's like we getting, it's like we going the opposite direction. Everything away from us, and we just don't see it. Nothing has really changed. Nothing. You take a look at it. You take a look at it, and you tell me what has really changed. Yeah, people could say, well, um, they passed the bill, they passed the law. This some kind of center opened up, but I still see what I see, and nothing has changed. Actually, I seen more stuff being took away that was actually black owned. That's not here anymore. I've seen so much of that. It's almost it's crazy. You know, you've seen the historic Moulin Rouge worldwide. Everybody knows about the Moulin Rouge. It's over. Will they rebuild it just for certain purposes? I don't know. The Town Tavern, it's over. Nobody came and assist the man to grow the business to be a powerful black. It's people are getting in position and they just forgetting their way. Y'all remember that. People are getting in position and they're forgetting their way. And it's really sad that people aren't standing up for what's real anymore. It's sad. And the further and further we get behind, the further and further we get behind. It's going to take us a long, long time to get back up. Think about that for your grandbabies and your great grandbabies. What's ruling the world now will be the same beast that's ruling the world then, because of all of the sad individuals that put themselves in place to kiss ass. And I know I may catch some slack behind this, but I'm only giving the truth, and I'm speaking facts. I'm not speaking. Uh, I'm not talking about something that I'm talking a fact or something that is the truth for what happened. If the shoe fits, that's on you. I've heard that before. I got into it with a guy. He got said that to me, and I thought he was, man, hey. I got into it with the guy. Told him, come on outside. Let's see what you can do. Talking to me like that. Because if you think, you're going to just put a jacket on me, you're not. But no, 3 days ago, this teacher and this student had a match. It was almost like the boxing match had just took place a couple of weeks ago, so everybody was still hyped up on, you know, these guys and all of that type of stuff. So it's, you know, people do things and they kind of get hyped up off of watching somebody else fight. They get hyped up off of watching somebody else be aggressive. So I'm pretty sure that played a little bit of role in it too. Yeah, I definitely want to show you this video, but we might not even have time. We're gonna be getting ready to check out in a little bit. And did anybody click in the comment box? Let's just double check to see if anybody clicked in the comment box. And where the comments at? Let's go. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about this whole situation. If you can't leave a comment, you got my phone number. Call me and tell me what you think. We're having a problem with finding one of the videos that all of this crazy madness happened. We're going to come back to y'all in a few minutes, 30 seconds.
Care about human life. The ones who wear this brand look out for one another. The Vague Ringtone. Get yours, thevagueringtone.club. It's more than a brand. It's a way of life. In the world today, we have experienced how to survive in America. This life, we're all we got. The Vague Ringtone. People who wear this brand are people who care about.
Yo, and make sure you pick up some gear. Pick up some Las Vegas gear. This is the Vague, represents Vegas. If you don't know about it, you can go to the website, thevagueringtone.club. That's TheVeggringtone.club. Check it out. Log in, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. It looked like I'm not going to be able to pull this video up. So we're going to forget about the video. Hey, listen, want to give a shout out to UMTV, GPMG, Coaches Network, the Vague Ringtone, the Michael Elliott Show, and more. Also, my man Vegas Gates, Fifth Element, um, my man Doom Brother. So listen, we'll get back with y'all. Till next time, peace.